everyone and welcome back. In this video I will be teaching you how to play Chopin's Etude Opus 10 number 12, also known as Revolutionary Etude. The first thing that you should know is the C minor scale, and it's like this. And Chopin is gonna use the 7th degree to come up with the melody. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He goes to the B, he creates an accent, and he has this melody. Now he goes to the 6th degree, the 5th, and then jumps up to the 2nd. So we end up like with that. Okay? So we have the B. Now what he does next is just bring the octave. And you could already put 1/5 in here, study the octave like this. Then we have also the octave, A flat, 1/5. Then I like here to put 1/4 and then do the D and D like this, 1/5. Alright, so yum, pum, bum, bum. Okay, for small hands, you could do 1/5, 1/5, 1/5 here and also here. Okay. Now we need to also harmonize this. So we're talking about the B. We could also harmonize it by going to the 5th degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what you'll find is a G7. That's the G, B, D, and F from the chord. And what he does, since the B is upstairs here, he just adds the G, and you can see there, there's the same notes from here. He takes this chord instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it has the complete chord, and it should be voiced to the top. So this one more than this. So at the beginning you could play this light and bring that, and eventually just put the weight towards the 5th finger, and you could aim towards that. So that will sound much more than the others. Now he adds the A flat here, dotted, but also adds the E flat and F. You could think it almost like an A flat chord, but instead of the C, he's adding that F to it. Okay, so we have this. Now, after that, we have the G, 1/4, and then we get here to the D, F, G, D, which is the same G7. Notice the G is here. B is not there, but it's the D and also the F. So, alright. All complete, we'll have this. We could hold it there, hold it, rest. We have dotted note, the G, quicker to this one. Alright. If you count this very slow, you could count 2 beats on the first half note there. 1, 2, then we have the rest. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then 1. Okay. The rest you could use the pedal, and it's just to get you to the next one. You could hold it, yum, pum. All right. Now that's fairly simple, I think. G7, going a little bit different route, and then coming back to G7, the 5th chord. Okay. Now the hard thing is this is simple because you start right there. For this, you could put the pedal down and then starts nicely there, rather than start it too dry and it's all. That's what we want. Now, when I go on the chord, for every chord you always go down. So from above here, you go there. Okay. Now, this chord has to be released up, and then here I do down here. All right. Now this one here, the G, is almost like an extension, and I slide to the G, and then allows me to jump quickly there. Okay, and this is the most difficult part right there. When you have this and you have to leap. 2 options. You could slide down, get to the G, let go of the A flat, and then cut it down here. Okay, so you kind of go towards it there, and then you play. The other thing is like you could use the 4th finger as a pivot, play G, but let go of the thumb, make it closer, and you're there already. Okay? So that's the thing. So I go down, then on the same movement slide, and then jump here. And this one, see, brings me here. So I go down and up. You should work on that really hard because it is difficult with the speed. So to get it quick, and then accent. And you could retain a little bit because if you look, it's the fourth beat. Okay? You should practice also loud and soft. So we could do loud here with accents, soft and accent. Or emphasizing the G like this. Alright? You could also do 1, 5. I don't like as much because it creates a jump, a bigger jump. When this, I'm already getting there. Okay? Rhythms now. Long, and really this is the most helpful one when you go quick to there. Alright? Or everything fast. No? And that's all there is. So when you start, yum, wait till you have time to move the hand, yum, ba bum. Okay. And if you count, remember, it's gonna be longer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, bum, ba bum, like that. All right. Let's continue now. Let's go now to the left hand. So the left hand now we have this pattern here. And the important thing is to remember that we have 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have loud. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, that will be it. Now let's discuss a little bit. Remember that we started in G7, but now it's just something else. We're just using the C minor scale, the harmonic minor. So he goes to that note, to the 6, and then he descends with these 3 notes. So ba da da da. That's it. That's the first pattern, and then he kind of imitates here the same thing. So you could think the A flat with the G, F, D, which relates to the chord G7, and then E flat from the scale, and then you have a G chord. Alright? Pa da 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 dee da dee da. Alright. It's important to create the accent like he wrote it. A, right there it has the accent, and then here. Then we go to B there. Then it starts over. Dee da 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 da. And then it's that. So that's one pattern. And you could practice like that. And always 3, 1, 2, 4. 3, 1, 2, 4. Now repeat. 3, 1, 2, 4. 3, 1, 2, 4. 3, 1, 2, 4. 3, 1. And then he's gonna change. And we have C, G, C, G, C, G, C, G, and B. And notice it's always 2, 5, and then the B. Alright? So we have accent, 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 accent. Those are kind of the accents he wrote, okay? Like that. Once you go quicker, he wrote legatissimo, and don't emphasize so much. It will come up by itself. Why? Because when you do this, this finger, the second finger, is longer than most of them. So this one, it creates the accent by itself. Fourth finger is lighter. This is on the black ear. You have less leverage. It can come up by itself. All right. Alright, now the important thing here is when you have the black key area, you go up. And then down here, stay there and up. Always up on the black key. Up, that relaxes the hand. Up, up. Alright, that's one motion. Now next motion is going inside. So black key area inside. So the up movement, it happens at the same time as the inside. Like that. So it's all the same. And then we add a little bit of here, going from the right here to the left, like a rotation here. Same here, see? So I'm going this way. So there's a little rotation, if you want to call it like that. Up and in rotation, up and in rotation. And then here, rotate back and forth with the fingers. And the accent kind of help you. So it's like 3, 4, 1. That's the beat right there, okay? And it helps to practice this with accent. So accent, every other note when you're practicing. Opposite, so. And then we can emphasize every 4. Rest, da, da, ba, da, dee, da, be, da, da, da. Now we can start do a little rhythm song. Every 2 notes, slow and fast. If you cannot do that, do slow, quick. Rest on one of them. And make sure you do the up and in rotation a little bit, and then rotation here by itself. Opposite. Go towards it that way. One last one, we do 4. That falls right on the accent. And after that, I might try to play by measures or play all together now. And if you notice, anything wrong with it, go back to slowly and accents again, okay? So it's legatissimo. It's important that you hold the notes and you play a little bit, let go after you play the next one, see? And that's all there is there. The pedaling there, you could do it here, a little pedal here. Every time you hit that, you don't want to put too much pedal because it just sounds a little bit between Mozart and Bach. So his idol was Mozart. So you want to have some clarity and at the same time some pedaling. But at the same time use the pedal so you don't want to sound like Rachmaninoff like this. You don't want to sound like it's too much. So I will just no pedal. After that, a little pedal here, let go, pedal there, a little touch down there. Alright, and that's the first 2 measures. All these technical things will work for the entire etude in different ways. Alright, so now what we do is play the big chord with the pedal down already, and then we start. It's important you keep doing that accent. So you want to lighten up a little bit sometimes on the left hand, so that way you have more energy for later, you know. Something like that. You could do something like that, okay? Now let's put it together. So we play. Da, da, da. That's the second beat. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We get to the 1 again, and you have to match this. The G with the G, and then together. You have to practice a lot that, like I mentioned before. The leap or like that. All right. Then you can practice both hands at the same time. always with its cos. Okay? And then you could try it. Something like that, alright? That's all there is. Use all these techniques for later. Now after we get here, we have the same descending scale. And I'm going to give you the fingers, the same fingers. So 3, 1, 2, 4. 3, 1, 2, 4. Same thing. This is the same. But now here it goes higher. And this is the only difference. So I take the F and the G with the thumb, the D and the F, like that. And that leap, you have to practice the same way. Slide and get there. Remember that I could let go of the thumb and get here. And while I'm playing this, I do the G. I'm already looking for this chord. I don't wait. So, that way you always get there. Remember that rhythm, slow here and then quick. Even if you miss, it's fine. You're just trying to get better. So now let's play both of them very slow. Let go of the hand. And we get there. I hope this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed, subscribe. Also, thank you very much and all my supporters from Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee.